Is the Philippines' educational system sufficiently funded? If not, what can be done to better fund it, and is adequate funding the only way to increase the quality of education in the nation? Quality education system means that all students should have equal access to education that has proper facilities and environment conducive to learning and fostering the ambition to achieve excellence. They will be the driver of the nation to a better and prosperous future. Funding is very important to allow as many people to gain education. But high attendance rate does not necessarily equate to success of an educational system. If there was 100% attendance, and only 50% actually learn anything and graduate, then the system is only half successful. I have heard first-hand experiences of children having to walk many kilometers to and from school, sometimes over hazardous terrain. Others did not have proper meals and passed out in class from starvation in extreme cases. Others had to worry about where to live on a daily basis and therefore had to drop in and out of school. Others suffered abuses inside or outside of their home. It's admirable and unbelievable how some were able to survive and succeed, but those are far and few in between. Problems such as these have to be addressed so that such students can concentrate and learn in school. Equally important are the dedicated teachers who are supportive, qualified, and are role models who offers great positive influence to the development of a student's character and passion to achieve in their formative days. These teachers, together with the value the school stands for, is the reason why there are outstanding schools in the Philippines in spite of the shortcomings. If the public profile of outstanding students and schools can be raised similar to show business celebrities and other pop culture personalities, I'm sure more students will aspire to be like those top students and strive to be in the top schools. This will create scholastic competition that will increase the education standard of participating schools. Government plays a big part in the quality of education by appropriating sufficient budget to fund education programs not just for the students but for the teachers and educational facilities. In 2019, the Philippines government spent about 17.48% of GDP on education. Is this enough? Looking at what other nations are spending, it is clear that the Philippines government would need to increase its funding significantly to catch up with countries with similar economic and population sizes. We can take a look at those other countries to get a sense of what it costs to provide good education for the entire nation. Singapore has a GDP similar to the Philippines. Singapore's education system is reported to be world-class. It spends 32% of its GDP on education for its 5.5 million population. That would extrapolate to $126 billion for the Philippines for just 2% of the Philippines' population. It is not likely the Philippines can afford this due to other national priorities. Remember that Singapore is much smaller than the Philippines. To estimate what it would cost to provide an education to the majority of the population, we can look to the US, which is 3 times more populated than the Philippines. Extrapolating from the US with the largest economy, the Philippines will have to spend $3.17 trillion in education for the entire population, never mind $7.6 trillion to provide quality education similar to Singapore. This is clearly not possible at this time. Private sector can play a significant part in supplementing the funding for education. The Philippines Department of Education Adopt a School Act have enabled the private sector to contribute $124 million to education. This funds assisted in the provision of basic education resources, such as classrooms, teaching materials and equipment. Currently, more than 130 private companies are participating by supporting specific Department of Education initiatives and programs such as nationwide feeding program, teacher training and integration of technology. It would appear that the solution to a better and widespread education is not easily attainable at any time soon. Better wealth distribution will definitely help, but I think that is an unrealizable dream for any nation. Until then, the wealthy and middle-class Filipinos can assist in their own big and small ways by offering donations of time, money or things in kind. Thanks for watching, and remember to click the subscribe, like and notification button, if you have not already, to get notified of any new posting from my channel.